Alright guys, welcome back to What If Vegeta Never Turned Good. I'm enjoying this series, hope you're enjoying it too. With all that being said, let's get to it. This is the final part. We cut to Beerus. Beerus has been getting ready to make Vegeta the god of destruction. However, he wants to do one last test, a fight with him. A fight where he would go all out. If Vegeta can simply hold his own, he'll make him the god. But if he fails, he will erase him. He saw potential in Vegeta, and he's getting tired of the job. Honestly, Beerus just wants to relax. And to be honest, he was only a god of destruction so he wouldn't die. But now he knows these things called the Dragon Balls, he really doesn't need to be the god of destruction anymore. As he would tell Whis he thinks it's time, Whis would nod and say, "I'll miss you, Lord." Beerus would smile and say, "I'll miss you too." As in, we cut to Vegeta. Vegeta and Trunks have been training non-stop, planning to kill Beerus. Vegeta has been tired of Beerus testing him, tired of Beerus treating him like a lab rat. He's gonna get rid of him once and for all, no matter what it takes. Vegeta would look at Trunks and say, "Remember the plan?" "Yes." "Good, we went to Yardrat for a reason. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna fight him with every single thing I have. Then, if I lose and survive, he'll make me the next god of destruction. Then you'll appear with instant transmission and attack him. I'll send you a signal. Trust me." Vegeta and Trunks would both nod. As then all they had to do was wait for Beerus to arrive, and eventually Beerus did arrive there. As he looked at Vegeta, "Vegeta, are you ready for your final test? If you pass this, you'll be a god of destruction." Vegeta would smirk and say, "Yes, Beerus, I'm ready. But if you fail, you'll die, be erased, no afterlife." Vegeta would say, "I'm just going to hell anyway, so in a way that could be better." Beerus would just laugh and say, "You're funny, Vegeta, and you make a good point. Alright, come with me." Vegeta would then follow Lord Beerus, as Trunks would wait for his signal. Whis would think that something was up as he looked at Trunks, but he decided not to tell. Whis saw how impatient Beerus was, and deep down, Whis knew that part of Beerus wanted to die. He was tired of this job, and he was tired of ruining the universe, and it was too late to change his behavior. He knew that. So, he was going to get a new god of destruction, even if that meant his death. Whis knew this. As they traveled back, Beerus would look at him and say, "Come on. It would be bad to fight me on an empty stomach, right?" Vegeta looked at him. It seemed like he wanted to hang out with him first. Was he stalling? Beerus probably wanted to be god of destruction for a bit longer, and he was nervous. Vegeta could see that. He was obviously stalling. Vegeta kind of wanted to just call him out on it, but he didn't want Beerus to be too angry in case he lost, since he would need to have mercy put upon him, even though his pride didn't like that. Vegeta would say sure, as Beerus would get some ramen noodles, and Vegeta and Beerus would eat and talk. Beerus would talk about how when he first met him, he didn't expect him to get this strong. He thought he was just a spoiled little brat. He didn't expect him to become this powerful. And Vegeta, now that I've trained you, I have something to tell you. The true reason why you're here. And the reason why. Vegeta would look at him and say, "I already know." Beerus would look confused. "What are you talking about?" "You ordered Frieza to blow up planet Vegeta. I looked at the Frieza Force's files when I took them over, and I could see that you're the one who gave the order." Beerus got up and said, "You knew the whole time?" "Yes, I just couldn't do anything." Vegeta would look at him and say, "Until now. Even if I die in this fight, I'll still fight you with all my pride, and I'll fight you for every Saiyan you ordered to be killed." Beerus would look at him and smirk. There he is, the prideful prince of all the Saiyans. "Well, I think that's enough talk, don't you?" Vegeta would nod as they both got into a fighting stance. "Are you ready, Vegeta, for the most intense battle you've ever had?" Vegeta would say yes, as then they began to fight. But this time, for the first time, Beerus would go all out, going 100%, as Vegeta would go Ultra Ego, and they would begin to fight each other. As they pushed each other further and further and further, Beerus would begin to hit Vegeta all of his pressure points, sending him flying across the planet. But then Vegeta would hit the floor, jump up and punch Beerus, send him flying back down. "You really think you can defeat me with that trick?" As they both would shoot a Kai, they would hit each other and destroy each other. As they kept on battling, Whis would watch. Whis didn't have a stake in this. Whoever won, he would be his new master. Would he keep Beerus or would Vegeta win? Whis kept on thinking. He knew Vegeta was going to try to kill him, and there would be no peaceful way to give that title to him. Even Beerus must know that, right? He's just playing along. He couldn't tell anymore. As Vegeta kept on fighting Lord Beerus, Beerus kept going on and on and on with his power, with 100%. Vegeta would be barely able to hold on. Beerus would say, "You have 2 more minutes." Vegeta would say, "How come all these minutes feel like hours, or like entire days?" Beerus would say, "I don't know, just shut up," as they continued to battle each other. As all that was going on, we cut to Trunks. Trunks would be watching Vegeta with a crystal ball, and he would watch him get pulverized. This pissed him off. He can't believe this. He can't believe he had to watch his father just get destroyed like this. After everything they've been through together, to have someone just manhandle him, it pissed him off, even if he was a god of destruction. As he watched more and more and more, he began to get angrier and angrier and angrier and angrier. However, he still had the Akai in his hands. Vegeta gave Trunks an Akai. He planned for Trunks to show up and hit him in the back, destroying him. As the battle continued, eventually Beerus would win, but Vegeta would have lasted the time. As we cut back to them, Beerus would look down and say, "You know I lied to you. You had to defeat me to become a god of destruction. Gods of destruction don't just last against each other. You failed, Vegeta. You're going to be erased. Too bad, I missed you." Vegeta would look up and wink. As Beerus said, "What was that?" Suddenly, Trunks would enter transmission behind him, and since Beerus didn't have his guard up, Trunks would hit him in the back with a Akai. This would cause part of his body to be erased. He was able to get his guard back up, but it was too late. His arm and back was mostly gone. As he got up, bleeding, Trunks would then throw Vegeta a sensu bean. Other plants were able to mass produce this bean. As he ate it, Vegeta was healed, and Vegeta and Trunks flew at Beerus. Trunks would be an Ultra Instinct, and Vegeta would be an Ultra Ego, and they hit him with everything they got. Vegeta would know what to do. Vegeta would then smirk and laugh. "You're stronger than me, Beerus, I'll admit that, but with one arm missing, part of your back missing, and bones showing, you're no match for me. You tried to cheat me. I predicted that. You're a cold, heartless bastard, and you destroyed my planet. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a goody two-shoes, that's why I'm gonna be a good god of destruction, but you're a terrible god of destruction. You're lazy. All you do is sleep and make other people do your bidding. And you couldn't even test me yourself. You had to get 2 other people to do it. You are a fool and a pathetic excuse for a god." Beerus would say, "Shut up!" as he would charge at Vegeta with one arm, as Vegeta would block and hit him with his Ultra Ego power. As Trunks and Vegeta pressed on Beerus more and more and more, Beerus gave it everything he had. He was like a cage animal, releasing all of his power, Akai, punches, anything he could think of, any technique he could. However, after Beerus used technique after technique, technique after technique, it just wouldn't work. No matter what he did, no matter what he said, Beerus was going to die. Even with his full power, with his arm broken, with part of his back showing, with his stamina drained, Beerus fell to the floor. As he looked up and said, "You did it, Vegeta, you won. Are you happy?" Vegeta looked at him and said, "No, I'm never gonna be happy. I did everything to kill Kakarot. I threw away a family I could have had, and now I regret it. And now, my only option is to be a god of destruction." As then Vegeta would Akai Beerus, erasing him. As Whis walked up and made him the new god of destruction, Whis would say, "What is your orders, my lord?" Vegeta would say, "Orders? Let's find some planets causing trouble and get rid of them. Let's make sure this universe is peaceful. Only I will be doing the destroying." Whis would say, "Got it." As then he looked at Trunks and said, "Trunks, you're now gonna be the Emperor, and you're gonna work alongside me to make a peaceful universe." Trunks would smirk and say, "Sounds good, father." As then Vegeta and Trunks hugged, and as they hugged, they became rulers of this universe. They will keep it safe and protect it. And that's gonna leave things off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know you think of this series so far down in the comments below. Sorry I didn't upload it earlier today. I just passed out. Sunday, I work on the weekends, and I was working my ass off, and there was a big problem at work, and it just sucked. So when I went home, I just passed out, and I woke up at 3 p.m. Anyway, I really loved making these videos. Hopefully one day this will be my full-time job. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but I love you all. Peace out.